quite a bit chopped off my hair this week. Don't know if you can tell, or if it's just one of those girly things where you're like, oh my god, I've had so much cut off my hair, and it's like this much. So there's a high chance that I'm looking more like a moon face than ever before right now. The moon. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. This makeup free mug of mine right now can only really mean one thing. I'm doing a little get ready with me today. I'm heading over to a friend's house tonight for a little girly evening. Gonna have some dinner and a catch up. So it's about time I made myself look slightly more presentable. As always with these videos, you've probably seen at least one of them by now. I'm gonna do a full face of makeup. I've kind of already done my hair, sort of. I mean, you wouldn't think it. It literally looks like I've been dragged through a hedge by my eyebrows. And then I'm also gonna talk you through the outfit that I'm gonna wear tonight as well, which I think is what everybody comes here for. So if you do enjoy this video while I sit and sort myself out and have a nice little live catch up with you, please do give this a little thumbs up, and if you're new around here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I'm gonna go ahead and get stuck in with a get ready with me for a cozy girly night in cooking dinner and having a good catch up. That's the abbreviated version. First things first today, I don't think I've ever actually included this in a get ready with me video, but I figured it would actually be a fairly handy step for me to include. I get comments on pretty much every single video from you guys asking me what I do to my teeth. Thanks, I think. So my favourite things to do with my teeth include eating with them and then brushing them, but I am also a total caffeine fiend and drink about 10 litres of coffee a day on a good day, not to mention the couple of glasses of red wine that I will inevitably have this evening. So a couple of years ago I decided that whitening strips were something I'd probably needed in my life, and I've had some great success with them. So the ones I'm really loving at the moment are the Wisdom Intense White Teeth Whitening Strips. I'm about halfway through the 7-day system at the moment. I think it's a full 7-day system. It is enamel safe, which is so important. You do it every day, and then over the week they can make your teeth up to 6 shades whiter. You peel off the little strips. There we go. And then this is the bit that always makes me lol. You have to sort of like dry your teeth a little bit, so you're just sort of like... So the sticky side obviously then sticks to your future pearly whites, and then you do exactly the same with the smaller strip on your lower teeth. I'm gonna pop these on, I'm gonna leave them for half an hour. I'm gonna go and watch the new Shane Dawson probably and hang out with the cat for half an hour, and then I'll be right back with you with my pearly whites looking pearlier and whiter than ever before. Oh, and if you are interested in these are the Wisdom Intense White Teeth Whitening Strips. I will pop a link in the description down below. Click on that, head over, check it all out for yourself.
A few moments later.
So that was half an hour. Strips are off, teeth are brushed. Ding! Literally that easy. They're looking all right, they're looking good. I'm looking forward to seeing their full pearly white potential by the end of the week.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I'm actually going to start with a little bit of skincare today because as this weather is changing, my face is literally drier than an old boot. Where I would normally go in with a primer, I'm actually going to start with some moisturiser before I put my foundation on. This is the one I'm using at the moment. It's a little cheapo one, but it's pretty good actually. This is the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb. It's this really weird like jelly consistency, and basically it just stops me from being entirely like, you know, in one of the final scenes of Harry Potter where Voldemort like dissolves into pieces of flaky dry skin paper? That's me if I don't use a good moisturiser. I'm also just going to pop on a little bit of my fave eye cream as well. Eye cream is one of those things that I literally look at every single evening when I'm taking my makeup off and I'm like, nah, I can't be bothered to do that tonight, but I literally do that every day. Did you pay a lot for those bags? Because they really stand out. They're really, they're the main point of your face now, so they must have been real expensive. Okay, from sandpaper face to smooth, hydrated balloon face. Let's get some foundation on. When I'm going through the dry skin life, there's only one that I will use really. This is MAC Face and Body. It's super light coverage, pretty sheer, but it's buildable. So it's a good one if you're not really into like heavy makeup and you just want like a little bit of something. It's really lightweight and dewy, which helps if you're going through the Voldemort stage of winter. And it works really well if you layer it with your moisturiser as well. It's just kind of like a little bit more than a tinted moisturiser. And because I've only used that super light base, I'm also going to go in and patch things up a bit, do a little bit of patchwork. With this concealer that I'm really enjoying at the moment, no one in my life would be vaguely interested in the fact I'm using a new concealer, but I feel like you guys will, so we can talk about this together. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer. There's just a small understated name there. It is pretty high coverage, so if you like to keep things very minimal, then it might be a bit too like punch in the face full coverage for you. But if you like to make sure that your spots are well and truly covered and your dark circles are lightened up a bit, then I'd really recommend it. It's really nice. It does take quite a lot of blending, I find, and you have to be quite careful that it doesn't cake up. But once you've got it all blended in, and if you don't pair it with a foundation that's too heavy, then I think it works really well. Originally I was pairing it with the matching foundation that's just come out as well, and I feel like this is a bit controversial, but I didn't like the foundation. It was too much for my little face. My face just couldn't take it. But I'm thinking that maybe my skin is just too dry for it at the moment. So I'm hoping that once I've like sorted out my moisture levels a bit, moisturize me, trying to elegantly bounce this makeup sponge around all my spots so that you can't see them anymore. I'm not doing loads of makeup today because I am literally just going to see 3 of my girlfriends and have dinner with them. I think we're having a sausage casserole, which I'm very much looking forward to. And any evening that involves sausage casserole doesn't really need a lot of makeup to go along with it. This battered old thing was once the Rimmel translucent powder that everybody's been using for about 25 years. I really need to get a new one because that's kind of disgusting. But I do actually really need to put an order in with Boots. And I was thinking of doing a little Boots haul one of these days. I haven't done anything like that, like a drugstore makeup haul or anything like that in literally years. I think I did once do a Boots haul back when I was fresh-faced and youthful and YouTube was fun. I still find YouTube very fun, but I feel like content like that doesn't really fly anymore. People are still into Primark hauls, I guess, but things like Boots hauls and stuff, I don't know, would you guys want to see that? Let me know. To put some kind of vague shape and a little bit of chisel back into this giant full moon that's looking back at you right now, I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. What is this? Oh, I really like this one. This is the Bareminerals Invisible Bronze. Does anybody else have a stage in their makeup where you're putting it on your face and you're like going through the motions and stuff, but in your head you're literally thinking, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing? That is me when I put bronzer on. For brows today, I'm using 3 guesses, the same thing that I use on my brows every single day of my life ever. I'm gonna be teaming the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, the best eyebrow pencil out there, along with Glossier Boy Brow, also one of the best eyebrow products I've ever used. I did actually have my eyebrows properly done recently, like the luxury lady that I am. So they're not looking too out of control werewolf at the moment. Although you can guarantee it'll be another 2 years till I get them done again. So this is a short-lived experience. And then I'm just gonna brush them through with Boy Brow to give them a little bit more volume. Make sure they stay where they're supposed to stay. If you've never used this before, you should really try it. And if you want 10% off Glossier, if you click the link in the description box, I'll link everything I've used in the description box, but if you click the Glossier ones, you'll get 10% off if you shop through those links. So that's pretty good. Oh, I've put too much in this one. It's got like a 90s boy band spiky hair look going on. Okay, now that they're looking suitably wild and a little bit manly, I better balance things out with some eye makeup. So as you might be able to tell from the bees on the front, these are from Beauty Bay's collaboration with a YouTuber called Jordan Lipscomb. She has just created these lovely little eyeshadow palettes with Beauty Bay, and I'm fairly sure that she might be some kind of like internet mermaid siren who is like making us all fall in love with her because she's so beautiful. But anyway, Jordan has released a trio of palettes. I've got 2 here. I'm actually giving the 3rd away. I haven't decided whether it's going to be Twitter or Instagram yet, so make sure you follow me on both. They're both at Lucy Jane Wood. So this one is called the Trooper palette, I think, which is like a mixture of like khaki greens and golds. Really cool. This is the Onyx palette, which is just a mixture of like browns, shimmers, 2 highlights in there. So I think I might use a little combo of these today and try and create something a little bit autumnal. I don't know. If there's one thing I definitely don't do, it's plan my makeup by season, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway because my outfit that I'm gonna show you in a minute is actually quite autumnal, so it would be a good little coordination. So as I was saying before, I'm really like enjoying YouTube at the moment. I think everybody who makes videos goes through a phase of absolutely loving creating content and then the next week absolutely loathing entirely. But I'm kind of getting to like a weird point of it now, which is so surreal to me. Like I literally never thought I would get to this point where it might maybe be time for me to be doing this full time. I don't know what is happening, literally. I can't even believe that this is something that my brain is thinking at the moment. My YouTube channel's changed so much, and like the progression that I'm getting from it is like unrecognizable compared to the way it was developing for the last like 5 years that I've been doing it. So it's been weird. It's been really weird. But basically it's kind of getting to the point now where I'm starting to wonder whether, even just like financially, it makes more sense for me to be putting my time into YouTube now. And not just YouTube, but kind of giving myself the time that I would like to be able to also make content as best as I possibly can through loads of other different platforms as well, like a blog, but like a online destination where I can kind of like write stuff as well, because obviously writing is what I do. Writing is the thing that I'm all right at, but I've never really had the time to put that skill into my like online content creation because I've always been doing that for work. But I'm kind of just at this really weird like cliff edge at the moment where I'm trying to decide whether to take the plunge and give it a go, or if I should always keep at least one writing job going alongside it, because that's what I always said would happen. I've literally always said I would never fully give up my writing because I've worked so hard to get to where I am with it. But I guess things change a little bit and you never know what's waiting around the corner, and you have to sometimes not stick to the guns that you've always been sticking to, and you have to switch up your guns. I don't actually think I've really said this to you guys, but me and Adam are actually saving up to buy a flat together, or a little house would be amazing. We're actually saving up to like buy property, which is literally so terrifying and grown up. So I'm trying to figure out like financially what's best for that. Also, one thing I know to be true is that money isn't everything, and I'm trying to figure out whether just sort of like working on myself all the time and doing my own thing and writing in my own voice all the time would drive me too insane. I'm trying to work out whether I need that like differentiation between two jobs. I don't know. As you can see, my brain's a mess right now. And I'm definitely overthinking it too much, but I know you guys will have some sensible, good thoughts about all this, so I would like to hear them. Right, let's have a little bit of mascara, shall we? This is my favourite at the moment. This is Benefit Bag Girl Bang. It's really good, but I can only use it on my top lashes because it smudges on my bottom. So I'm gonna pop this on the top, curl my lashes, and then I'm gonna pop Glossier Lash Slick on the bottom. But while I do have this small, minor, questionable life crisis, I'm just gonna add some highlighter. I've pulled out an absolute old fave today. I haven't used this for ages, but I used to use this religiously every day. It's so good. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer. Look at it. I mean, that's a sad sight, isn't it? It's almost like barely there, so it just looks very pretty and natural on your skin, which I really like. Okay, and last but not least, little bit of lippy, cause I'm seeing the girls and you gotta wear a little bit of lippy for the girls. Oh, this is a MAC Velvet Teddy, obviously. What else would it be? It's a great one to wear if you're gonna eat, and if you like to scoff a large plate of food like me, particularly when it comes to sausage casserole. This wears off really nicely and you don't have to worry about it too much. I don't think that's turned out too badly, actually. I mean, I've looked less cakey and tired in my life, but haven't we all? Okay, so outfit tonight, as I said, pretty casual, doing nothing but chilling on the sofa with a glass of wine. So basically just involves a really good pair of jeans. I get asked about these jeans all the time. They're my ultimate favourite mom jeans, so I thought I would feature them in this video. Also teaming it with a very autumny little, very basic top, which I actually just think is really cute. I've got two options for boots, which I haven't quite decided which ones I'm gonna wear this evening. I think I know. And then I'm also gonna show you the coat that I'm wearing with it, which quite unhelpfully is actually an old coat, but I'm gonna try my best to find some similar options because it's such a bloody good coat. So I'm gonna stop rambling on about it now and go and get changed and show you. dinner outfit. I hope you like it. I love the little subtle kind of pattern detail to it. I love the fact it's long sleeves and the sleeves are actually long enough. Does anybody else always find that they must just have like sloth limbs that nothing is long enough for? I think the buttons all down the front are really cute, and yeah, I just think this is a great little top to chuck on. Ultimate fave pair of mom jeans. If I'm having one of those days where I don't know what to wear, I just wear them. Are they the most flattering thing in the world? I mean, what even is flattering? It's just a crap concept invented by diet culture. But I like them, I like wearing them, they're comfy, and they are the only three things that matter. They're great for if you've got a little belly pooch, much like myself. If you've got big thighs and a big bum with a little waist, they're also great because you can belt them, quite high-waisted. Coat, as I said, is kind of old, but I'm probably never gonna stop wearing it. I feel like this is one of those coats I'll have when I'm like 65. It's like a trench style, I think, but it's the most like lightweight jacket ever. So if you're on the lookout for a duvet coat, this is not the one for you. But I actually don't massively love coats that get you very, very warm because I'm quite often on the tube. I prefer to go for something lighter. And I think that Kourtney Kardashian once wore this exact coat, which, not to blow my own trumpet or anything, but that must mean it's quite good. I spotted these online, they're from Missguided, and as soon as I saw them I was like, oh, gotta give them a try. Everything about them is pretty much my perfect winter boot. I don't like too much of a heel because they get really uncomfortable, and this has just got a little bit to give you a little bit of lift. I'm all about the pointy boot, and these have got a nice point shape to them, and I like a bit of a pirate vibe to my boots. And I feel like the triple buckle does the job. And they're quite affordable as well, so all-round winner. But the other option that is always a forever fave for me, leopard boots. I just love leopard boots. I might be buried in leopard boots, not gonna lie. I think they are the coolest addition to any outfit. My favourite thing to wear them with actually is just like black jeans, t-shirt, leather jacket. Like, I just think they look so cool with whatever you wear them with. But I always think the more dressed down the rest of your outfit, the cooler a pair of statement boots look. So these are an absolute winner for me. And also, they feel very nice because they're like a little bit furry. They kind of feel like a cat. But let me know down in the comments below which pair of boots is your fave. As always with these videos, I will pop literally everything I've mentioned in this entire video will be linked in the description box down below. Oh, and don't forget as well, there will also be a link to the Wisdom teeth whitening strips, which are my faves at the moment. I will also pop the link down in the description there so you can head over, click it, check it out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. I always find it really weird talking to a camera standing up. If you did, then please do give it a little thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. As always, my favourite bit of doing all this is having a chat with you guys in the comments, so make sure you get involved down below. What do you think of my little casual evening outfit for tonight? I mean, it's a bit lazy, isn't it? But I think it looks alright. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both at Lucy Jane Wood, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Promise, it'll be soon. Goodbye. Why do I always make these endings so uncool and awkward? Goodbye.